Hello. It is Saturday, January 29th, 2022. My name is Andrew from 510 Books. I'm here at the warehouse. Uh, our sale just ended, well, about 20 minutes ago. And I'm here by myself without any customers. And yeah, today went really well. But I just want to talk about thoughts about having my first employee, worker, etc., helper. Um, is There's a lot to it. I'm training him how to run the sale, and it does. This is his second day running it, and he's getting more comfortable in general, but also with utilizing Square and taking payments, that kind of thing. But the other thing that I was thinking of is, there is power in as an entrepreneur in hiring somebody to help out so that you can do double the amount of work in the same hour or the same minute. And what I mean is allowing me to do things that I wouldn't be able to do if I was doing this by myself, like take photos for eBay, like organize some things, like go to my daughter's soccer game, stuff like that. Um, and I can see where in the next couple of weeks, as he gets more and more comfortable with this, as he gets comfortable with how much everything costs and how to use the app and taking payments and getting to know people as well. That's another important part. Is there's a lot of repeat customers, return customers, and I recognize them, but he doesn't, and that'll take a little bit of time. At least a couple of weeks, a month or so, 3 or 4 weeks, to sort of see the same faces over and over again. And just how to, he's got experience in retail, so that's great. But just, getting used to talking to customers and reminding them of our hours and all that stuff, right? Um, but, excuse me, I can see as he's getting more comfortable and getting closer, well, not yet, but very soon getting close to being able to just be left alone at the sale, which maybe is next weekend or the weekend after. How powerful that is. Like on a Friday, if I have to do other stuff, if I want to go, for instance, let's say I come and help him open up, and then I say, okay, I want to go ship a bunch of stuff that's sold in the last 24 hours at the bookstore, and that'll take me an hour and a half, whatever. And go to the post office, and anything else I have to do. Maybe I have to go to the bank, pick up some books, a book donation or whatever's happening. That I can do that, and then come back and maybe work some over here on listing, whatever it may be, or maybe even have enough items, books, CDs to send to Amazon FBA, and I go and do a shipment at home and go to UPS. That kind of stuff is so is so liberating and powerful, because think about it, how much more effective I am. So I'm paying him, to, of course, run and maintain the store and make sure it's successful and it keeps growing and people are getting the service they need and all of that stuff and the information they need. But then it allows me to grow, the business in general and do more. Obviously, it's funny, it's how obvious it is, but at the same time, it's how powerful it is, and how I can imagine beyond just one worker, like I've talked about an eBay lister, right? So I am imagining now, it's almost like a giddiness that starts to enter because the thought of, wow, I can have this sale running. People are coming in. People are buying stuff. People are excited, about coming back. People are donating. People are saying, oh, I'm going to tell my friends or tell my sister or whoever, or my spouse. I'm going to bring my kid next time. All of that is happening and it's growing. And at the same time, I can be like I said, I can be doing an FBA shipment, I can be listing on eBay or whatever I need to do. And then I also think of, well, then if I get an eBay lister, that takes away the majority of listing on eBay. So now this is the type of situation where I don't even have to list most of the items on eBay. Let's say it takes away 80% and I'm doing 20% of listing, which would be mostly just some lots here and there. Well, I do get a fair amount, but let's say just some eBay lots, CDs and books and DVDs, that kind of thing. But then, I don't have to do all of the individual stuff. Then that's even more amazing because now I can focus on other stuff. Maybe I can focus more on finding, better quality, not better, but just more records, more video games, more items for FBA, whatever it is. I can grow that side of the business. Yeah, it's pretty staggering how powerful it can be, or how much more freeing, but also profitable. Because of course I'm paying money. You know, every 2 weeks he's gonna get a check, and that money goes out. But that enables me to grow the business even more than it already is, just by myself, and as well as not spreading myself so thin. I've been able to be really productive during my local sales. When people are looking around or no one's here, I'm able to list on eBay. I'm able to sort stuff, whatever I need to do, and then taking people's payments and talking to people. But when I'm able to take away all of that of running the sale, which slowly will get there, I already have, then that's just more, potentially profitable, and it's, and freeing. And at the same time, it's so simple, right? It's like, of course, the person that owns the local McDonald's is not at McDonald's all the time. They have, 15, 20 people running the store. They have a manager, and they drop in once in a while, depending on how they are. Maybe they own multiple McDonald's. Maybe that's their only McDonald's. I don't know. But just as an example, they have a system in place. They've trained people, and they're running it, and they're, making more money versus them being there, running around trying to do everything, like a chicken with its head cut off, which is how I haven't really felt like that, but I felt really worn out, especially lately with this local sale. I know, now this is the 4th week of doing it, I know that I can't sustain selling online, the sorting, the sourcing, all of that, and run the sale and stock it and make these videos. That's another thing, is I'm enjoying making the videos. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my plate, and I've just realized, wow, this is exhausting. And honestly, guys, I don't get one day off or even a half a day off because of the sale, going weekly now. So I am just getting just the idea of even just, I can take half of a Saturday or half of a Sunday or this one Sunday off because I have someone running the sale is like a liberating feeling, to say the least. Hold on one sec. So yeah, so those are all thoughts going through my head. I don't want to get ahead of myself too much because, knock on wood, it doesn't work out long term. And I mean, even 3 months, I'm going to have to hire somebody else and train them. I understand that, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this works for a while and he sticks around for some time. And then that will allow me, like I said, as an example, to hire somebody, once I work out the details of listing for me. And goodness knows, Lord knows, I've got a lot of individual stuff, especially books, to list on eBay. I'm talking hundreds of them, if not 1,000. I mean, a lot in the bookstore. In the back room, behind the bathroom, there's a little space, a little tiny little room that is full of hundreds of items to list on eBay. Of most, they're books. Because I've listed everything. I've listed all, the other types of media. Although I do have a stack going over there, I won't lie, that I'm not trying to stress about because I've been dealing with all the lots. But anyway, I digress. And so the thought of somebody, every day putting in 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever it is, even just like 3, 4 hours a day listing on eBay for me. And I'm debating between having them do it at home, hiring somebody to say, hey, I'm looking for somebody that can do this from home, have a quality setup to take photos, your computer, all that stuff, upload the photos and list them. Versus having them come in here, or not here, or come in the bookstore. We'll see. But at any rate, just the idea of that setup is even more freeing. And my eBay store would grow exponentially, because imagine they're listing 28, 30 items a day, just as an example. I mean, geez, it's going to skyrocket. So just those thoughts, and also, of course, opening the bookstore and then having someone run that. So it's a lot, and I just can't do it all. And so I'm seeing the power of having all of that running together. So the profit goes up. Of course, I make less because I have people that I have to pay, but that's fine. But I will still make more. The business will still make more. The corporation will still make more because of having so many more people helping with everything I need to do. So anyway, hope this makes sense. I know it's like logical, but at the same time, when it starts happening, when I start putting it into motion, it's pretty powerful and makes me really excited about the prospect of what could happen with my business and how much more it can grow. So I'm imagining in a year, 2 years, 3 years, looking back and saying, wow, I came a long way. And now look at me, I've got the warehouse sale running, someone running that. I've got a bookstore, I got a couple people running that. I've got someone listing on eBay and then also listing on Amazon. And, at some point I'll be like, now what do I do? I can focus more on, I really love making the videos. I can focus on, better marketing for my business. I don't know, just all the other stuff that I don't put a lot of time into. I just barely, kind of get by when it comes to the other stuff, working on the business versus in it. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you're not, or actually I should say, give a thumbs up to the video if you enjoyed it. And if you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe if you're interested in learning about reselling, entrepreneur's journey, running a book and media store, and soon to be another bookstore, and reselling books and media on eBay and Amazon, including Fulfilled by Amazon as well. So that's kind of stuff I talk about. And if you think that's interesting to you, subscribe. Take care. Stay safe.